Imagine your home, a place where you feel most secure, a sanctuary from the outside world. But what about those you invite in? When friends or family stay over, do they also share in that shield of privacy you expect? It is a fascinating question that delves into the very heart of our constitutional protections. Yes, house guests are generally protected by Fourth Amendment privacy rights, though the extent of that protection can vary based on the specific circumstances of their visit. The core principle here revolves around the idea of a reasonable expectation of privacy, which applies to individuals, not just to the physical space itself. The legal reasoning behind this protection stems from landmark Supreme Court decisions. For instance, in the case of Minnesota versus Olson, the court recognized that an overnight guest has a legitimate expectation of privacy in their host's home. This is because an overnight guest typically has a social connection to the host, engages in private activities there, and often has no other home to go to during their stay. The guest's expectation of privacy is essentially derived from the host's own expectation of privacy in their residence. To understand the practical application of these rights, consider that a guest's ability to claim Fourth Amendment protection often hinges on the nature of their relationship with the host and the duration of their stay. If a guest has a meaningful connection to the home, such as being an overnight visitor or a long-term guest, they generally share in the host's right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures. However, if a person is merely present on the premises for a brief commercial transaction or without the host's permission, their claim to privacy protections would be significantly weaker. An important concept here is legal standing. For a guest to challenge a search as unconstitutional, they must demonstrate that their own Fourth Amendment rights were violated, meaning they had a reasonable expectation of privacy in the area searched or items seized. This standing is strongest for overnight guests, as established in cases like Minnesota versus Carter where the court distinguished between overnight social guests and those present for a short business purpose, granting stronger protections to the former. Ultimately, recognizing that your guests, especially those sharing your living space socially, are afforded Fourth Amendment privacy protections reinforces the sanctity of the home. It highlights that the right to privacy extends beyond just the homeowner to encompass those who genuinely share in the private nature of that space, ensuring peace of mind for everyone under your roof.